Hello learners, in this video I'm going to teach you CSS. So if you are new to web development and software development, so this video will be really helpful for you. Okay, so without wasting much time, let's begin our today's video. Okay, so first of all, in order to learn CSS you need two things. One is code editor and another is browser. So in this case I am using Google Chrome, I'm using Firefox. Okay, so you can use Google Chrome as you want. So and as a code editor I'm going to use VS Code. Okay, so let's open our code editor. So I'm not going to show you that how to download a code editor from internet. So I know that you want to learn web development and software development and you have a basic understanding of HTML, then okay, no problem, you can learn easily CSS. Okay, so let's open our code editor and a browser side by side. So I'm going to open VS Code. Okay, so I have coded some my HTML here. So I'm going to delete all the coded and going to create a new file. So okay, this is HTML tutorial. I just close this folder and going to make a new folder. Okay, so this was the HTML tutorial. Focus on my cursor. So this was the HTML tutorial. So the tutorial I have uploaded on my channel already. So if you want to watch that tutorial, so you can new folder. Okay, you have to create a new folder, CSS tutorial. Okay, I just open that folder with VS Code. Okay, as you can see that HTML folder is gone, and now only thing you are seeing that is CSS tutorial. Okay, so I know that you know a little bit about HTML. So if you don't know, visit my channel and there are a lot few tutorial I have uploaded on my channel about HTML. So no problem, just go on my channel and watch that video and then come to CSS tutorial. Okay, so without knowing HTML you cannot learn CSS because it's a parts of HTML. Okay, so we will write the code inside the HTML tags. So that's why you have to learn CSS in order to learn CSS. Okay, so now I'm going to create a folder. Firstly index.html, then I'll apply to all the style inside that folder. Okay, inside that file. Okay, so I'm going to name it index.html. index.html. Okay, I just name it index.html, and now I'm going to I'm going to create another folder, that is style.css. Okay, don't worry, I will teach you step by step. Don't worry, there is no problem. So I'm going to create another folder file, that is style.css. Okay, so I just created this folder style.css. Okay, the default HTML, the dummy HTML code is generated. So I'm not going to teach you just HTML here, I'm going to teach you CSS. So okay, one question comes to your mind, that what is CSS, why do you need it? So you already know about the CSS. Okay, I know that if you visit a website, there are lots of style means what? Style means color, how the site will be visually appear to you. So this this all is done by CSS. Okay, this all is done by CSS. Okay, let's take an example. So I'm going to open my Firefox. And okay, the Firefox is open, and now I'm going to visit a site, that is W3 School. W3 schools. So this is the great website in order to learn programming. If you don't know how to learn from W3 school, don't worry, I'm here to. Okay, as you can see, as I can see that my internet is not my PC is not connected with the internet, so I have to connect it first. The problem is I just stopped my internet connection, so I have to just. Okay guys, I'm just going to repair my net connection and then I'm continuing the tutorial. Okay guys, as you can see, I have opened W3 school. I'm going to hit enter. Okay, as you can see, the black portion, I'm going to show you. Okay, just a second. This portion is this color, and this is a logo, but okay, it it is not matter, it doesn't matter. So this color and this, all this color is made by css, okay. And this those are icon, but all the color you see on a web page is made by css, okay, is made by css, okay. So just wait. So there are three type of css style, okay. One is inline, another is internal, and another one is external. So what is inline? Inline means the style you make on your web page that is on the same html page, that is on the same html page and same html tag, okay. So I'm going to show you, just wait a second, I'm going to show you in a second. Okay, now I'm going to show you inline css. So what is inline css? So let's write a html code h1, and here I'm going to write hello world, okay. So if I open this web page on my browser, so do not focus on I just created style.css, why have I created this file style.css, do not think about it, just focus on what I'm doing, okay. So I'm going to open it with the live server. Okay, I just open it with live server, and as you can see guys, the text is written here is hello world, okay. The text is written here is hello world. So I'm going to change this black text to black color to red color, okay. So how will I do it, how will I uh, achieve these things? So we'll achieve this by applying inline style, okay. So what is inline style? So I'm going to just take the code editor and browser side by side, so you will understand really easily, okay. I'm going to take it side by side, okay. I just took it side by side, and now I'm going to show you what is inline css. Inline css means that css you will retain inside the line, on the element html element, the same line, okay. So if I write it style color equal to red, so you will see the changes. I did not save it yet, so if I save it, the color will automatically change, okay. So I will just control s, okay. So as you can see guys, the color is changed to red, black to red. How it happened? It's happened by applying inline css color, okay. So it's applied by inline css color, okay. I you you understand what I'm trying to say you, okay. So you can change it any color, you can change it gray, you can change it gray. I did not save it, I just off my auto save, okay. It's gray. And if I green, it will be changed to green, okay. That as you can see, the text is changed to green, okay. So these are called css. The style you see on your web page, the style you see on your web page, this is made by css, okay. So you understand that how the style is made in our web page. The style is made by css, okay. Okay, okay guys. So now I am going to, okay, just wait. Now I'm going to apply internal css. Internal css, I just shown you inline css, and now I'm going to show you internal css. So what is internal css? The css you will write on the same html page, but the style will be written on head tag, inside the head tag by using style tag, okay. So I'm going to do that. So I will write here style, okay. So as you can see that I have written style, and inside this we will write css, okay. So how will we write this? You have to select the tag first, you have to select the tag first. So what does it mean, so you have to catch the tag. So in this case we are going to style, this element, this html element. In this case we are going to style which element, this html element, okay. So this html, how we will catch it, we will catch by using tag name, this is, if I write here h1, then open curly braces, sorry, And if I write here, you will see the magic. If I write here color red, will it be changed? Will it be changed? No, it will not be changed. Why? Because it's here one theory is comes into our mind, one logic comes into our minds, that here the power of inline css is greater than internal css. Okay, I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. The power of inline css style is greater than internal css. Okay, so if I remove this, you will see the change magic. If I remove this, so if I save now, that color will be changed to red. Okay, you will see the magic in a second. Okay, as you can see guys, the color is changed to red. Have you understand my point? Have you understand my point? I hope you understand that the color is changed to red. Okay, so this is called internal css. This is called internal css. Okay, so now I'm going to show you external css. So in order to write external css, you have to create a separate file. Okay, now this theory will becomes in our hand. Okay, as you can see there, I have created already a folder that is style.css. I already created a folder that is style.css. Have you understand my point? Okay, so the style.css folder I have created, and now I'm going to style it in this page, not the same page of HTML. Okay, so that if I go here and write same thing, I will write same thing. Okay, I'll just copy paste the thing. Okay, no, I'll not copy paste the thing. So if I copy paste the thing, we will not understand the power of the power of the element, what is the overpower on another one another. Okay, so you will understand what I'm trying to say. I'm just going to do, and you watch the video, watch the tutorial. So if I write here h1 and color equal to blue, so will it change to blue? Will it change to blue? Why will it not change to blue? I did not save it yet, but if I save it, okay, I save it, but it's still not changed. Why? Okay, here is a problem. So problem we are going to see in a second. Okay, so problem we are going to see in a second. So if I just take this and it's commenting out, I just comment it out, and I comment means what? Comment means that whatever you will write inside slash star and star slash in css, this will not affect on your HTML page, on your project. Okay, this is for our developer, not for user. Okay, so whatever you will write inside a comment, it will be for our developer to understand the code. Which developer made the one, which away, we don't know. So that's why developer write comments for us to understand the code process, understand the code base. Okay, so now if I, one thing I want to tell you, that now if I just save it, will it affect? No, it will not affect it. The change the color, the thing here you can think a magic here, that the red color is also gone. Why? Because we just commenting out. I just told you that we just will write whatever we'll write a star, a slash star and star slash inside this will be our comment. This will be our comment. Okay, have you understand? You have understand my point, you have got my point. Okay, so if I just save it, and the red also gone, the red style is also gone, and the black style is appeared. So the browser default style, it is appeared. So now we have to do one thing, that is link. We have to link to these pages. We didn't link yet. Okay, the styles is style.css page and index.html page. These two pages are different. Have you got my point? These two pages is different. Different. So in order to link these pages, you have to write a code that is source src. You have to write a code that is src. And now if I write here, okay, just wait a second. just wait, just wait. Style.css, and if I save now the project, the color will be changed to what we have written here. We have written blue, the color will be changed to blue. Okay, I'm going to save it. I'm going to save it. Okay, just wait. So, oh sorry, so we do not have to write inside the style.css. We have to write here a tag that is link colon css. Okay, so I'm going to just close it. I just forgotten, guys, because advanced developer don't remember the silly thing. So the thing I have to do here is link colon css. As you can see that here is link colon css, and if I save it here, the color will be changed to blue. Okay, whatever I have told you in this tutorial, I have told you previously, the thing is happening. As you can see that color is changed to blue. Now I'm going to show you power of the css. Power of css means what? If now I'm going to uncomment this. Okay, just wait. Now I'm going to uncomment this. Okay, I just uncomment it, and if I save it, what will happen? Should red color will be applied, or should blue color will be applied? Which color will be applied? Which color will be get more precedence? What do you think? Okay, I'm going to save it, then I will teach you. Here it will be red color. Why? Because internal css is more precedence than your external css. Have you got my point? Internal css has more precedence than external css. If I save it, the color will be red. Okay, as you can see, guys, that the color changed to red. Have you understand what I'm trying to say? The internal css has more precedence. Internal css, this is called internal css. Whatever we write on the same HTML page inside head tag using style element using style tag is called internal css. Internal css is called internal css. Okay, and whatever we write on the second page, is called external css. Have you got my point? Is called external css. Have you got my point? Is called external css, and this called internal css. So remember this, always remember this, that internal css has more precedent than external css. And if I apply the same thing here, style color equal to let's keep a color that is green. What do you think? Green, yellow. Okay, what do you think? Which color will be applied here? What do you think? Here the color will be applied this color, this green yellow. Why? Because internal inline css has more precedence than internal css and external css. Have you got my point? Inline css has more precedence than internal css and external css, and internal css has more precedence than external css. Have you got my point? Internal css has more precedence than external css, and inline css has more precedence than internal css and external css. Have you got my point? Okay, I know that you have understand what I'm trying to say. You know. So if I save it here, what will be happen? If I save it here, this style will be applied on the page. If I save it here, this style will be applied on the page. Okay, so believe it or not, okay, I'm going to save it and you will see the result. Okay, the problem is here is a problem. The problem is, okay, I did not save it. Okay, I just save it, and as you can see, guys, the inline css is applied. not internal, not external. Only is here applied is inline css. Only here applies is inline css. Have you got my point? Okay, so you have understand precedency, which style sheet will be more precedence than another. Have you got my point? I know you have got my point. Okay, so now we are going to see how we use background, how we use background. So this text is floating on the web page on a white background. On the web page is white background. The hello world text, the hello world text is floating on the web page on a white background. On the web page on a white background. Okay, so this text is floating on a web page on a white background. So now we want to give it a custom background. How we will it do it? How will we do it? How will we do it? We will apply the same thing. The presidency will be comes in background color, in color, whatever we'll write, the presidency will be first of all it will comes. Okay, and so now if I write here, now if I write here style, background color, background, okay, I'm just going to remove it. Background color, here if I give it a background color, let's say give it blue, and if I save it, what will be the changes? The changes will be in your eyes. Just wait. Okay, I have just mistake here, some code mistake here, that's why it's showing this. Okay, don't worry, I'm going to fix it. Okay guys, I'm going to turn the auto save features because every time I'm going to write the code, I'm writing code, the problem is here I have to save it manually. So I'm going to pause the tutorial and going to turn the auto save feature, then the tutorial is going to continue. Okay, okay, I have turned on auto save features and now I'm going to show. Okay guys, so let me show you that how I turn these features on. Okay, so I just click settings and then settings, and here I search for auto save. Auto save, auto save, I just turn it on auto save, and as you can see that auto save is after delay, after 1000 millisecond. Okay, so you have a thing. So don't think that I am learning css, but why this guy teacher is teaching me that how to turn on this video, that because you will work with VS Code, you are a programmer, so you have to learn everything about programming. I'm not going to see and explain you a movie in this tutorial. I'm going to show you the how to turn on that features that code editor you are using in this case. Okay, so I just shown you, and now one thing that I'm going to remove this, I'm going to just comment it. I'm going to comment it. So comment means what? That this code will not affect on our page, and I'm going to comment it also. I'm going to comment it also. Okay, so I have commented and I have commented it. So I commented this two code, external style and internal style. External style and internal I have comment out, and now I'm going to apply background color. Background color, okay. Background color equal to red. Okay, the problem is here I have to give semicolon because I did not give it. The problem, where is the problem? Okay, now we are going to see that how we can apply background color on our CSS project, on our web page. So firstly I'm going to show you, in, so in when we will learn all the full stack development and front end development, we will never use inline and internal. Maybe sometimes we can be, but most of the cases we will avoid it. We will avoid internal and inline. These two style we will avoid always. because the code will be messy. As a developer, when you will be a developer and go for a job, or you start your own business, you will never apply internal style sheet and inline style sheet. We will always use external style sheet. Okay, so it does not mean that inline has more power than external. It does not mean that CSS doesn't work. It is not that way, because mm, we will always avoid inline and internal style. So we will avoid, but I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. Although we will avoid, but I'm going to show you how it works. So now I'm going to remove the inline color. Okay, I'm going to remove that color. So as you can see, the color got red. The color got red. So if I write here background color, let's say green. As you can see, the color is turned into green. The color is changed into green. Okay, so have you got my point? Okay, you have got my point. The color is changed to green. Okay, so now we have understand how we apply color and background color on an element. Now I am going to show you another thing. Now I'm going to show you another cool stuff, that is border. How we can apply border on our CSS, on our element. So we have just written one tag. We are working on the same tag, same element, but learning some different things, different things. Okay, so although we are on the same element, we are working with the same element, same h1 tag, that is hello world is written. And so we are learning and expressing different things. Okay, so we are going to now learn border, how we can apply border on our CSS, on our HTML page. So we will, what we will do, we will give a border to this element. We will give a border to this element. Okay, so how we can achieve it? We will achieve it by applying border property. So we call it property. We call it property. So what is property? Property means this is a property, this is another property, so we call it property. Okay, so just keep it mind. So if I write here border equal to, let's give a border that is, which color do you like? Which color? So I like here pink color. Pink. Okay, pink. Okay, so I just keep it pink and you will see the changes. So although the pink color is showing, but the background of this browser is white and the pink color is not showing here, is not displaying. You can't see, but color is applied. How we can see the color is applied? Okay, let's inspect it. Okay, so okay, just wait, I'm going to show you in a second. So here you can see that it has a padding, so it's a advanced part. So we are not going to get our head into it. I'm going to show you that color is applied by hot color. So okay, just wait. Okay guys, I just maximize my browser because on small we cannot see. So I'm going to show you here that if I click here, point, look at my cursor, look at my pointer. Okay, if I click here, you will see the color is applied. Here I just click it, and on the right hand side you can see that element h1 got color. So on the Firefox, if I, one thing you will be see magic. So if I, so let's understand the inspect also. Do not learn just code, we have to understand also inspect element. So inspect element is a heaven as a developer. So inspect element is heaven for us as a developer. Okay, so if I just untick it, the red will be vanish. Okay, so you can see the red is vanished, and if I just untick it, background will also vanish. So it does not mean that if I just refresh it, the page will be vanished always for uh, the page will be vanished for always. So it does not that way. So if I just give it close the border, so border is not applied. Why border is not applied? Why? So there is a problem. What is the problem? The problem is, so I just going to, pink color is not showing, is not uh, floating on, or is not, I don't need to say, you have understand what I'm trying to say, that I'm going to give it a black, and this color will be show black. So this color is also not applied. Why? There is a problem maybe somewhere. So I have to see what is the problem. So border did not get here because the problem is, okay, let's debug it. So as a developer, it does not mean that I don't know this property and I'm not a developer. So I'm doing this because of I'm going to teach you how to debug the code also. How to debug the code also. So as a developer, you have to know how to debug the code, because coding is a coding career is not for them who have not have a patient for learning and patient for waiting the changes. Okay, so I'm just going to pause it. Guys, one thing have you noticed, one thing have you noticed, that I written border property here, border property name is wrong. I gave it border border, so it does not border, it is a border. So that is shown by our VS Code border, and if I give it a pink, it will work pink. And if I hit enter, so sucker does not work. Why? So we have to find the bug. So I'm just going to change it to let's give it this color. So it still work. I give it a RGB color H1 border because it still not work. Why? So we have to find the bug. We have to find the bug. Why this color is not applied? So for that we have to just um, we have to that show the bug. So guys, have you find the bug? The bug is here because we are just writing here color. If I write this, then we did not mention here how many pixels the border will be. I just gave it a color. I just gave it a color. So have you find the bug? You have find the bug. Why? Because we have to mention here the pixel of the border. So how wide or bold the border will be. How wide or bold. If I write here, let's say 2 pixel, 2 pixel border, it still not work. Why? Because we did not give it a style, solid, dash, there are lots of style. So if I write here solid, and it will work. Okay, so you can see that border is applied, that our h1 element got some border, our h1 element got some border. Okay, so as a full stack developer, you cannot remember everything because you have to take a lot of responsibility. That's why I just forget it. Okay, so we are when you will be full stack developer, you don't need to learn these silly things. No, I'm not going to insulting you that you are learning that you are stupid, so it does not matter. It does, I'm not saying that, but you have to just walk on the shade step by step ground. ओके, सो स्टेप बाय स्टेप सीढ़ी जिसको कहते हैं हिंदी में, तो तुम्हें क्या करना पड़ेगा, तुम्हें स्टेप बाय स्टेप उठना पड़ेगा। हाँ, धीरे धीरे तुम्हें सीखना पड़ेगा, उसके बाद ही तुम सीख पाओगे। ठीक है, सो यू हैव टू लर्न स्टेप बाय स्टेप। तो now I'm going to show you that how, if I just click it here you can see the border is vanished. So it does not mean that here it is vanished, it does not mean that it is vanished for always. No, it does not like that. Okay, it does not like that. Okay, so we have whatever we learn in CSS, we have learned a lot of awesome things. We have learned a lot of awesome things, and now I'm going to show you that another thing that is okay. So I just program it. So we are learning border. Okay, so we are learning border. So there are lots of style on a border. So you can give it any color. So here is a solid. Here you have a dash, DASHED dash. So as you can see, the border is transformed to dash. So it is not a solid border, it is a dashed border. So it is not a solid border, it is a dashed border. Okay, so it's a dash border. So I hope you understand that what I'm trying to say, that there are lots of style. So here is a dash and lots of style. I'm going to show you step by step. uh, Here if you change it dotted, that it's transformed into a dotted. So as you can see, it is a it's transformed dotted. You have a another border style, that is groove. If you write here groove, it will change to groove. Group means you can't see the changes, but if you zoom it, you will see the changes. So I'm going to zoom the pages and you will see. Okay. Okay, so as you can see, the border changes into groove. Groove means it is not solid, it is different from solid. If I change it, let's say, let's change it to solid again. Solid border means it does not have any shade, it does not have any shade. And if I change it to groove, that the solid border and groove border is different from each other. Have you understand what I'm trying to say? That solid border and group border are different from each other. Solid border and group border are different from each other. And here are lots of border. Here I have dotted, dashed, solid, double, group, ridge, inset, outset, none, hidden. Lots of border style is here. So if I change it to ridge, let's show you. Ridge. As you can see, that border style is changed. And if I give it double, so you'll see the changes. Double, that I'm going to just pressing here upper arrow. Okay, upper arrow on your keyboard. I'm going to change it dotted, the border is changed to dotted. I'm going to change double, the border is changed to double. And dodger blue means nothing. Probably is not a border color, it's a color. So it's a to double, so border is transformed to double. Okay, so border is transforms to double. Okay, so you have understand the theory. Okay, let's learn another thing. Okay guys, so that's it for today's tutorial. I know you have learned a lot of awesome things about CSS. In the next tutorial we are going to learn something else. So I just zoom it 500%, I just get it back. And I know that you have learned a lot of things from here about CSS color. Now in the next tutorial we are going to learn CSS box model. So what is CSS box model? In the next tutorial we are going to learn. Okay, so thank you.